Saturday. We love Friday and Saturday too because things start lightening up a little bit because we're Wednesday and Thursday a little bit more intense, a little more high impact there, but we're getting to lighten up a little bit. Now on Friday though, we still have to go in early. You're still special teams meeting 8:15, team meeting 8:45, and then of course the offensive meeting, you have the receivers meeting, everything stays the same. We're watching film, lunchtime and all that. The biggest difference about Friday is more than likely it's not going to be a full pad practice. I mean, you're probably just going to be in helmets. Or they'll say shells, where you just need to do helmet only, or shells means helmet and your pads. So that's pretty much what you're going to wear. You're going to do a little bit more running, of course, but no contact and all that. It's really about polishing up the game plan, make sure we got our mental, our assignments down, and we got the timing, especially from a wide receiver, quarterback standpoint. We got the timing and all of our routes and all that stuff. So we're going to have our practice, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, but it's more of an hour and a half. And then after that, of course, workout, treatment, and you better get your treatment, and then we're going to watch the film again. We're going to get together as a group, watch the film, watch the practice that we just had, and see how we did, see if there's any adjustments that need to be made, but we're really starting to get ready for Sunday. And of course, taking film home like I did the day before. Saturday, this is kind of game plan day. This is the day really, we don't need to do any more running. We don't need to do any more hitting. We've done that part. It's about recovery. Let your body start recovering. Let it kind of get a little bounce back. We've got to peak for Sunday. So Saturday, we're still going to have our meetings. And what's interesting about Saturday is when we get together as a team, this big meeting we have, this is a little bit more special. Now your head coach is going to kind of go over the whole game plan. They talk about special teams, they talk about defense, they talk about offense. You're going to get this whole overview from the head coach. And then once again, break up the different offense. And the thing I like about offense, our offensive meeting on Saturday, this is when the offensive coordinator starts to script the plays. I love this. This is one of my favorite things. They would script the plays, meaning that they would already know what the first 15 to 25 plays are going to be. And I love this because they would go over them. If everything works out perfectly, these are the first 15 to 25 plays they're going to call. So you know right away, if I'm playing X, when I'm getting the ball, if it's X hook or X go or something like that, you have a pretty good idea what those first plays are. So it would always give us an advantage to really prepare ahead of time and making sure we start the game out right. And then we're going to do a walkthrough. Once our meetings are over, we're going to do a walkthrough. We're going to go out on the field together as a team, and we are literally going to walk through everything. We walk through special teams. I remember this is the time where they really highlight special teams. They'll say kicking team come out, kicking team comes out. They'll say, on hands team come out, they come out, field goal team. They have all the different special teams come out. And then let's say they might pretend someone gets hurt. Who's the backup? They just want to make sure all those teams are ready to go. Whoever the backups are, they know what they're doing. They know when they're out there. And it's once again making sure we're all on the same page. And then offense and defense, we're just going to literally walk through the plays. I love it because you are literally walking through the plays. We get in the huddle, they call the plays, we walk through everything. And by that time, it's over. You get home a lot earlier. This is another day where you're doing appearances, you're going out. That's assuming it's a home game. Now, when I was with the Chiefs and the Falcons, when we had home games, we still went back to our houses, went back to our homes. But I know teams have stopped doing that at home games. They still have them checking in at hotels in the area so that nobody's getting in trouble. Now, if it's an away game, totally different. Once practice is over, we're going home or we're actually getting dressed in the locker room and we head right to the airport. We're all getting on the bus or we're meeting at the airport. And I love this part too because if we're on a bus, it takes us right up to the airport. Never had to deal with terminals and ticket lines and all that. Right up to the right up to the airplane, and we just walk on and go do what we got to do and fly to our destination. So that's Friday, that's Saturday. If it's an away game, once we get there, we're going to have maybe a 2-hour break, maybe 3-hour break. You don't get a lot of free time like some other sports do, but we're going to have a meeting that night, go over the game plan again or whatever, and then we got curfew, and the next day is game day. So let's talk about Sunday game day.